Hello, this is Senior Accountant Mr. James.
Hi, Mr. James. This is Joanna Holt from St. Vincent School.
Is everything okay?
Alexa's okay now. She didn't fall out of her wheelchair, but I'm afraid Alexa had some sort of seizure today during class.
Oh, is she hurt?
No, she's fine. All I know is she had some sort of seizure. We don't know what triggered it, though.
Okay, well, if it's okay, I'll be down to pick her up a little early today.
Sounds good. I'll let her teacher know you're on your way. Also, we were able to take care of everything today, but just know in the future you may need legal papers since she's 18 now.
Okay. All right, well, I do appreciate you letting me know, and I'll see you soon. Thanks. Bye.
$52?
Felicity, you have a telephone call on line 1. Felicity, line 1.
Hello?
Yes, hi. Is this Felicity Pepper?
Yes, who is this?
I'm an RN at the hospital. We have a Rufus Pepper in the emergency room, and we had this number for his contact. We're looking for some members of his family.
I know Rufus. What happened?
He's been in an auto accident and has been injured, including injury to his brain. They want to operate but need somebody to make the decision. Are you related to Mr. Pepper?
He's my uncle, but I don't want to make decisions for him.
Well, you better come in if you can so that somebody can talk to you, unless there's somebody else who can make a decision.
There's a few others, but I know him best.
We need your help. He's not making any sense, and we need consent from somebody to operate. It's important.
Yes, I'll come.
Hello, this is Attorney Terry Jones.
Yeah, hi. I was wondering if you could help me. I have a situation with my neighbor I'm concerned about.
Tell me what's going on.
Well, it's like she's losing her mind. She tends to forget things a lot. She doesn't get around very well, and she lets her yard go. She has a sister, but the sister is not super helpful, and she seems to get pretty defensive whenever I ask her about it. When I go visit my neighbor, it's like she seems pretty isolated and lonely. It's almost like her sister doesn't want people coming around, doesn't want her to have any friends.
Okay. Do you know whether or not the sister's handling her money?
I don't know if she handles her money. She takes her to the bank a lot. I certainly have my suspicions.
Okay. Based on what you're telling me, that may be something that I can check into. There are some legal options.
Thank you.
Can you give me some information about your neighbor?
Social Services. This is Sarah Harris. How may I help you?
Hey, Sarah. This is Kevin Brown from Adult Protective Services.
Oh, hi, Mr. Brown. How are you?
Great, thanks. I was wondering if you were available to take on another case.
Maybe. What's going on?
Well, the prospective client is a man named Barry Tide.
Okay.
He's 55 years old, homeless, in and out of jail when he's not on the streets.
Okay.
He has been diagnosed with schizophrenia. We don't know if he's on Social Security or not, and we can't really find any family either.
Okay. Well, let me look into it. Right now, I do have the ability to take on another indigent case as charity.
Hi, Mr. James. Thank you for coming today.
Not a problem. I can't believe my permission for this isn't good enough anymore. I've taken care of Alexa my entire life.
Alexa just turned 18, so she's an adult now. Obviously, though, she can't make decisions for herself.
Well, if this happens again, then what are you going to do?
We've given Alexa a relaxant for today. But just know in the future, I don't think they'll let you sign for her.
Well, if they won't listen to me, then who will they listen to?
Well, there is a process I've seen used. It involves going to court and getting authority to sign for someone else. It's called a conservatorship.
Yes, he's my uncle.
He has no other immediate family.
Not around here. There's some cousins in Kentucky.
Well, it's clear to us he needs the operation immediately, or he will face long-term recovery issues.
Right. What are you gonna do?
We need permission to operate, but because of the injury to his brain, he's not able to consent. We really need permission from somebody that we can explain the risks of the surgery to and give us consent to operate.
Well, I think you should do it.
Then there's the matter of insurance. Do you know if he has insurance?
No, I have no idea.
We also need somebody to sign for that. We need to consider an emergency conservatorship.
Hi, Miss Emma. My name is Terry Jones, and I'm an attorney. I've been asked to come and help you.
Okay.
Now, can you tell me where you are?
Where I am?
Yes, ma'am. Can you tell me where we are?
We're in my home.
Okay, what city is this?
It's Bowling Green.
I told you she's not all there. Now, Emma, you know we're in Nashville, don't you?
That's right. Yes, I forgot.
No, that's okay. Can you tell me what year it is?
It's 1975.
Okay, Miss Emma, I'm going to name 3 things, and I want you to repeat those back to me, okay?
Okay.
Cow, rug, and hat.
Cat. I don't know. I forget things sometimes.
That's okay. Do you know where your checkbook is?
It's right over there. Would you get it, Barbara?
Sure, I will.
Thank you.
Now, Miss Emma, can you tell me how you spend your money?
Well, I like to buy some things. I like to take care of myself. I'm very independent.
Miss Emma, I think I would like for you to let me help you. I think that you need someone that can help you with making decisions. Is that okay?
What does that mean?
Well, what that means is I think that Miss Emma needs someone that can help her with her medical and financial decisions. I think that a conservator needs to be appointed that can help with that.
Why can't I do that?
Well, you certainly can be considered. That's an option, but it's up to the court to determine who the conservator is going to be in a conservatorship. And certainly there's some issues here that the judge may want to appoint someone that's independent.
Well, I don't think she'll like that very much. You want me to help you, don't you, Emma?
Yes, I do.
Well, Miss Emma, I'm going to look into the options and see if there's someone that can be appointed to help you.
Okay.
Look, he's got to be out of here by next week. You know, we ain't got nothing for him. He ain't got no money. He ain't got no family. Nothing.
I've got money. I've got money. Okay. I've got money. Okay. I need to get to my house in Jackson. Once I get to my house in Jackson, everything will be fine. Okay. Okay.
Do you know your address in Jackson?
Yes. Yes. I know my address. 106 General Street.
Well,
106 General.
I'm going to look into that address, but do you have any names or addresses or phone numbers for any of your family members?
Yes. Jimmy. Sam. And why I don't understand. See here, you guys are asking me questions, but the problem is you don't know who I am. You don't know who I am. Okay? It's not fair.
None of the places that he mentioned checked out. And if he's got family members, he's not sharing those details with me. I'm afraid there isn't anybody.
I know I have rights. I know that I can leave anytime that I want, but I just don't want you to be confused about me and how I have actually had money. I've had money stolen from me. Actually, I've had money stolen from me from the lottery. Nobody did a thing about it. Nobody did one thing about it.
Just a minute. Okay. I'm here to help you. Right now, the biggest thing is we need to find you a place to live because you need to be out of here by next week.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
Okay.
Thank you very much. I am going to go now to Jackson. Thank you very much.
Are there any options?
Maybe a group home if he's on medication, but without any support. there are limited options. So a conservatorship is something we might consider. A conservator can't do all of this, but at least we can have a doctor see him, and the Office of Conservatorship Management can give us some resources that might be able to help.
So a conservatorship is a process by which the court may appoint someone to serve the interests of a person with a disability. The court must find that a person is disabled by clear and convincing evidence.
The court will conduct a hearing on the available proof. Now, one of the most important things and something that's required in a case like this is a medical doctor's report. Now, once the court is satisfied based on the medical proof that a person's in need of a conservator, the court will turn its attention to determining who should serve in that role. Now, typically it's a family member. However, if a family member is unavailable or unqualified, the court will consider appointing another qualified individual.
The entire process can take about a month, unless it's an emergency or there's a dispute.
The conservator is responsible for the person's well-being. They must protect that person and ensure that their financial and medical needs are being met to the extent possible with available resources. They also must send a report to the court each year and an annual accounting showing how the money is being managed.
The process begins with the filing of a petition by an individual who is concerned with the safety and welfare of someone who can't make decisions for themselves. The process may also include the appointment of a guardian ad litem by the court to investigate the allegations of that petition to determine whether or not they're accurate. Upon the completion of the investigation, the guardian ad litem will file a written report with the court of his or her findings and recommendations to the court.
Good afternoon, Miss Emma. My name's Roy Stevens, and I'm an attorney, and I'm here today to talk to you about a document that's been filed by your neighbor with the court. Your neighbor believes that you need help with certain decisions, such as your financial decisions and your medical decisions. Do you believe you need that kind of help?
Well, no, my sister does all that.
Well, I've looked into some of your bank account records, and it appears that your sister has been using your money for her own purposes. For instance, I noticed a couple for trips to the local beauty salon and a few concerts around town. Are you aware of any of that?
I didn't know about that.
Okay, well, we'll keep looking into it, and I'll let the judge know. We want to make sure that you're safe and that your money's only being used for you.
Well, okay.
Good afternoon, sir. My name is Marcel. I'm your guardian ad litem. How are you feeling?
I'm fine, I guess.
Okay. Well, I've taken a look at the medical information that has been presented to the court, and it says that you need a conservator due to a traumatic brain injury.
It takes a long time to be friends.
Yes, it does. I'm curious more as to your reaction about hearing that you need help.
I don't know. I just met you. I just don't know.
Okay, well, you can call witnesses on your behalf, and you can also present testimony that says that you don't need anyone's help, if that's what you'd like. Do you think it's okay that your niece make decisions for you?
My niece? See, it's just been a really long time.
I can totally understand. I'll tell you what, I'll go ahead and read you the petition now.
I'm an attorney, and I've been appointed as your guardian ad litem in this case. This document was filed with the court, and what it says is that you need a conservator to help you make medical and financial decisions.
I've done nothing wrong. I'm not going to court. I am not a criminal.
Well, nobody's saying that you've done anything wrong or that you're a criminal. Do you believe that you need help making these type of decisions?
I don't even need help. The people that sent me here need help, okay? I can't, they stole my clothes. They stole all my money.
Well, where do you keep your money? Do you have a bank account that I could verify?
All my money's in Jackson. Jackson, that's where my house is, and that's where I'm gonna be going right after this. That's where I'm gonna be going right now. I'm leaving. They said I could leave.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna interpret your comments to mean that you oppose this petition. What I'm gonna do is ask the judge to appoint you an attorney ad litem to represent you in this case. Hey, this is attorney Jerry Amos. I just wanted to call to let you know that we're going to need an attorney ad litem appointed for Mr. Tide. He opposes the petition. I'll file a brief notice shortly, but I just wanted to let you know as soon as possible.
Well, we're finally here. Before we go in, let me just check a few things. Right, we've got the medical report, the financial information is in, the family is somewhat in agreement with what it is that we're trying to do. The guardian ad litem has recommended a conservatorship and has recommended that you be appointed as conservator. Now, when we get in here, the judge is going to read a long list of cases, which is referred to as the docket. When he calls our case, I'm going to stand up and I want you to join me in the front. Answer any questions that the judge may have and refer to him as Your Honor. I'm hopeful that he's going to appoint you as the conservator, and if he does, then you will get what's called letters of conservatorship, which gives you the authority to make decisions and act in the best interest of the respondent. I'll still be around to answer any legal questions that you may have regarding your duties as conservator. The Office of Conservatorship Management will also be available for any resources that you may need. So, you have any questions? Let's go in.
All rise. Well, yes, oh yes, oh yes. This 7th Circuit Court is set to meet for which you created. God bless the United States, State of Tennessee, this honorable court. Honorable Randy Kennedy presiding. Please be seated.
All right, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I believe we're ready to make the first call of the docket. If you've got a matter that we can resolve in less than 3 or 4 minutes, we'll take you on the first call. If you've got a case that you anticipate will take longer than that, then we'll mark your case ready. We'll come back to you on a second or subsequent call of the docket. The first matter this morning is the conservatorship of Mortimer Snurd.